one shoe in our 2-hour block of shoe shopping of Ryka. One item, one Ryka shoe. Started in the 1980s and is the first brand of shoes that started to create shoes by women for women, aka using the the anatomics of a woman's foot rather than taking a man's shoe and just shrinking it down. And ever since, they've been really killing the game. So this is the leather and mesh, so true leather, true mesh, anatomic walking sneaker called the Standout. First day at this low price. Now, you're going to freak out when you hear this because I know you love Ryka on sale. Then you extra love Ryka on a clearance price. But when you have Ryka at a clearance sale price that saves you 51% off of the original Ryka price, you're dialing 800-500 7590, or you're tapping your app, or you're going to QVC.com because you want to run, don't walk, but if you're running and walking, you want to be supported, and Ryka does that. $37.99 brings them home. Ooh, $12.66 on an easy pay. Let me show you your colors. This is called taupe, and then this is called white. I just kind of want you to see them side by side because they're like in the same family, but just one is a little bit more taupey. Obviously, one's more like classic white. And then I have it for you in a black. We're calling it black. And then on QVC.com, most limited is the white multi. 3 dozen remain. Half and whole sizes, medium widths 5 through 12, and wide widths, I believe, only 7 through 9. So A611214, there's no reorder here. And Leilani Flanagan, who brings us Ryka, is here. Oh, hello, my friend. So good to see you.
Hello, Julia. I'm like hugging you through the screen because we're behind on our number of hugs.
I know, we are behind.
You and I.
We keep a tally. Yeah. We keep a tally, I tell you.
Yes.
Well, I'll take you virtually. I'll take you any way I can get you.
That's right. One, I'm glad we named this the Standout, so it's not going to trip anybody.
So I can pronounce it.
I was with you. I was trying to like sound out the names, and I was like, I don't know. See if I can help. It's fine. It's fine. But this is like going in the Wayback Machine. This is what I want to. This is the journey I want to take you on. So this to me is that classic retro. If you're missing the sneakers that you had, back in the 90s, back in the late 80s. This is that classic leather overlays, air mesh upper, all of the lace up system that you have for the security. This is that classic walking sneaker that Ryka made famous since 1987. We've been the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand, the first fitness shoe company to use the mold of a woman's foot, not a man's foot, to build our shoes. And we started with our aerobic shoes and also our walking sneakers, just like this one. Now, I don't normally get to show you it, but this is the last of a woman's foot. This is what we use, this mold. Yes.
I've never seen the mold.
Like, narrower in the heel, wider in the toe box. This gets used to build our sneakers. And that's what's really cool about this style is, again, visually, you have all the things that you loved about that classic style. If, lately you've been wearing a lot of, all the knit uppers that like fit like a sock, but then you're like, I need a little bit more structure around my foot, that feeling of a hug. That's what the leather overlays give you. They're tied into the laces as well. So when you cinch up the laces, you can give yourself a little bit snugger of a fit side to side. The reason that's important is because this is great for walking. But if you're like me, where you might do like a warm up on the treadmill, maybe do like half a mile and then do some strength training. Because if you're over 50 and fabulous as myself,
yeah, you are.
As we get older as women, from, the fact that you're like over 20 years old, we start to lose muscle mass. So one of the best things that we can do for ourselves is keep strength training, keep our muscle tissue going. So that is helped by the walking. It's also helped by strength training. So you can do all of those types of activities in a style like this.
Don't you always feel like too, like right now, I'm going to be honest with you because we're friends. I'm in a little bit of a workout lull. The gym that I loved so much closed, and I'm just no. I loved it. It was like a community. It was a family. So I'm searching for the new thing. But since I've been in that lull, and I know, it ebbs and flows, and we all go through that. Not all of us, but a lot of us go through that.
Most humans.
Most humans. Getting a new shoe home, like a new athletic shoe,
helps.
Is like a little bit of inspiration. You start thinking
100%.
about like, okay, all right, I could show this off a little bit. I can stand a little taller. I can do something for myself that will motivate me to do something else for myself, which is get out and get more steps, which is maybe join a new class, which is maybe go down to the apartment gym, which I never use. I don't.
If you get the new shoes, then you.
I mean, when you do that, it's that little extra boost of like, okay, I've made a little bit of an investment, so let's put it to work. And Ryka always works for you. And now you can do that. You can get that motivation for a fraction of the price of what this shoe used to be, because it's 51% off of the price, which is crazy, right?
No, and that's like going in the Wayback Machine, as I said, like visually, and then cost-wise. You're showing the flexibility that's in the forefoot. That's really important when you're in that push-off phase at the ball of your foot. There is a moderate amount of structure underneath the arch area. So again, for that high, stiff arch support, but it's good arch support for moderate activity. Then you've got all the cushioning at the heel, all the extra padding at the back of the heel, which helps with the fit, but also helps with the comfort over time. You could be wearing the white pair or the black pair at work, depending on, what your shoe needs are for where you work. And what's nice about that is, again, this is built for high performance walking. So if you're in the service industry, that's high performance walking. If you're in
telling me.
Yes, healthcare, high performance walking. So again, it doesn't have to be intentional fitness. It could be, it's your job.
It's my job
to be on your feet.
But it's your job to take care of your feet while you're on your feet. So
exactly,
this is going to be your black, which is a black on black, which I really love. Here's your white, which is white on white, which I also love. I love this color, by the way, because it's just kind of goes with everything. It's a great neutral. It's called taupe. Is there a little sky blue in there? Or is it gray?
Yes.
Okay. And then here is your white multi on QVC.com. Now we do have half and whole sizes and medium and wide widths. Medium is 5 through 12, but if you are a wide width, if you're looking for that, 7 through 9, I believe is what we have remaining. There's no reorder. You're saving more than you're spending. You're saving $41. You're spending $37.99, and $12.66 gets it home. If this is your first Ryka, oh, I'm excited for you. A611214. Leilani Flanagan, so great to see you.
Always great to see you, Julia. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. You too, my friend.